Continuing on to the with the Sikhan Di Bhagat Mala portion, a Sikh named Bhai Jagga came to see Guru Amardas Ji Maharaj. He bowed his head and saw many other Sikhs in Guruji's court. He was happy to see so many other Sikhs. He folded his hands and said to Guruji, "I wish to be blessed. I met a Jogi one day and I made a request to him. And this is what the Jogi said to me. He said, your family and your relatives are all bondages for you. Renounce them and become a fakir and come to me."
Oh, okay.
He said, "Come to me for wisdom by which you will receive Brahm Gyan.
Mm-hmm.
Renounce the home that is filled with trouble and problems."
Mm-hmm.
And then he says to Guru Sahib, "I have come to you, Guruji. How can I make my mind pure
Mm-hmm.
and reach Brahm Gyan and receive, free myself from all the bondages? How can I achieve the great bhakti by which Nirvana, Brahm Gyan, the Prabhu is achieved?" Guruji saw Bhai Jaggaji's faith and said, "Don't renounce your home," because this is the ideology of Sikhi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stay in your home.
That's right. He said, if one was able to meet Akal Purkh by renouncing the home, then why do fakirs come to villages and cities amongst the householders, the Gristi people?
Mm-hmm.
They go to shops and fight with the merchants and beg all day long. The Gurmukh householder stays in the home and does bhakti. They receive mukti and are not born in this world again, just as a lotus flower lives in the water but does not get wet or drenched by it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks at the sun all day long and keeps its position strong and tall.
Yes, okay.
It looks towards the higher source. That is how Guru Sikhs work for a living, giving a portion of their earnings to the Satsangat. By this, their good deeds accumulate. When a fakir begs for food and eats it, their jap tap are spent by it. The ones who serve the fakir, they take the fakir's jap tap.
Yeah.
Okay? They then are rewarded by it. When the householder feeds the fakirs, they take the fakir's bhakti. Just like people feeding the cow grass and then they take its milk. That's how people serve saints to do Simran and take a portion of their soul's peacefulness. Right? One of the things I remember Gyani Singh Ji said was that when a Brahmgyani is going to leave the earth and they need to basically have to come to net zero karam.
Yes.
He said that they give their good karms away to people who serve them through blessings.
Yes.
And whatever bad karmas they may have accumulated through other births, they give them, actually they don't give them, people who slander them do their nindya, they take their bad karma away.
So yeah, they let the others just do their nindya.
Yeah. And then when the Brahmgyani's karam goes in net zero, the Brahmgyani actually leaves the body because there's no karma left.
Right.
I remember one thing that that comes up a lot in Vedanta is that when Rajogun, Tamogun, and Satogun are in equal portions, the whole universe actually implodes.
Wow. Okay.
And the paralay, right? So another thing is that when you have net zero, that there's no point, there's no body left for the Brahmgyani, right? And this is actually one of the reasons why people kind of question Kavi Santokh Singh Ji as to why he keeps on bringing up Kanna Bhagat's curse towards Guru Arjan Dev Ji. When Guru Arjan Dev Ji didn't accept Bhai Kanna Bhagat's Bani into Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Kanna Bhagat got mad and said, "You're going to die in the home of your enemy." Without that curse, Guru Arjan Dev Ji couldn't have done the Shahidi because he was at net zero karam. Right?
He needed that curse.
He actually wanted that curse.
He wanted that curse.
Because if he didn't get that curse,
the
whole revolution of Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji picking up arms wouldn't have happened, and the Sikhs wouldn't have started a revolution.
We wouldn't have had Khalsa.
Yeah. So anyways, going back to Guru Amardas Ji's words, he said, "O Jagga, understand this very carefully. The supreme way of life in Kal Yug is the way of a Gristi householder. Use your body to work for a living and also serve saints. With your mind, do the bhakti of Hari Deva, Akal Purkh.
Okay.
You will reach Brahm Gyan very quickly this way. Don't renounce your home. Keep your attention focused on the Guru. And now Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji Shabda Jari Pashan Dasmi talks a lot about this as well. Re man aso kar sanyasa, ban se sadan sabay kar samjho, man hi mahe udasa. That whole Shabad is basically talking about what the true sannyas is, right? Is living in your home and looking at your relatives and all your possessions that you have as basically trees and plants in the jungle.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Don't attach yourself with anything. Don't love yourself, but still live in the home because you need this earth, this life, this society still needs to go on, and others need to come back.
Disattach yourself.
Yeah. So then Bhai Jagga, he heard Guruji's words. He engraved them in his heart. He understood how to do bhakti, and at the same time, he kept on doing his job and his work, and he lived his life according to teachings of Guruji, and began to serve Sadhguru Amardas Ji. And he reached Brahmgyan.
Brahmgyan. Okay.